in
This
finance,
conference will
in
now be recorded.
mostly in S4HANA. So as you both you know that like the group reporting introduced once like the S4HANA in place, right? The group reporting most probably like uh, is available on the S4HANA itself, right? So I'll just introduce myself, myself Ganesh, right? Even I also have a 16 plus experience in SAP, right? Prior to group reporting, I have experience of BPC and BCS, which is business s- uh, consolidation. Even I uh, have experience in SAP FICO. I start my career as a SAP FICO, and then I move into BCS, BW, BPC, and group reporting. Uh, and currently I'm working as a group reporting consultant, right? Uh, So you both have like any specific requirement regarding the group reporting, or you are currently supporting any group reporting projects? Just like a question to Balaji and Maraya.
No, nothing like that. For every implementation, they are asking the group reporting is part of implementation project.
Okay, okay, okay. And you
Ma-
both working in the
Maran,
S1. Hmm.
yes, sorry, Ganesh. I don't have. See, I in future. See, I'm currently with the SAP S4 implementation. So basically, I'm with the CO side, but
Mhm.
there is a scope for the group reporting project to be there in next 5 to 6 months of time. So I
Uh,
need to be well aware of the areas so that I can able to contribute and I can take up the new position. To be frank, so I want to move out of FICO and I want to take up with the group reporting areas.
Great,
That's what
great.
my intention is about.
And like both you
Already
have
I
any.
lost a chance last year. Maybe I don't know you do. Maybe you are the one who trained me or not. But I lost a chance last year. I joined it, but I could not able to proceed because of that. I could not able to take up that position.
Oh,
So currently, I need to move out of it because as of my experience gets more, I think I need to. I cannot stick with the FICOs modeling FICO model. So even though I'm with members with FSCM and all, but the task is like they want to have it with the group reporting kind of stuff. So overall, they need many things from you. To be frank, on the
okay,
survival side, I'm talking about.
okay, okay,
To be frank,
okay.
this is the
And
position I have.
uh, and do you have any consolidation experience prior to that?
I have an experience which is not with SAP. Like there is a tool called Tango, which is with my previous projects. That is a tool where we used to update all the transactions with that particular tool. From there, it's a separate tool. They used to take it out. The Tango team they used to take the report as a consolidation things. But my role is very limited. But I know like certain areas how the like how they do the group report. Many very minimum areas. So I don't have very big experience or very big exposure to.
Hi, Ganesh. This group reporting is separate module or part of FICO module? What is
Oh,
the role
uh,
concerned of?
it, it is a separate module, you can say, but it is a part of R2R, record
R2?
to reporting. Uh,
Okay. So separate consultant is there for group reporting, huh? In each
yeah,
project.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You need a group accountant because it's a different team. Like it's a part of reporting, and you required a group accountant because what happened in FICO they use with the entity level accounting, right? But we
Yes.
as a group reporting are doing a group accountant. They treat group like uh, as a whole entity. They are not worked on a single entity. So accordingly, your task will be assigned based on your activity. Like a data monitor have a entity kind of structure, and then the group like a consolidation monitor having the group task, right? So so you mostly your R2R team will not be a a part of your group accountant team. They work till the entity level, means like a standalone balance sheet and P&L. They are not uh, keen interest into the consolidated financials.
Okay, what is the difference between consolidation and the group reporting? The both are same.
Consolidation is like a you accounting concept, right? So this is you can say this is the mandatory that you need to furnish your uh, the financials as per their IFRS and the gap, right? Because you have to follow some of the IFRS 10, right? Uh, accounting standards to furnish the report. Because if you go any accounting standard, you just check the consolidation financials, you will find how you can submit your reports to the governments or like a to particular institutes, right? So it is a requirement, right? And there is a number of tools for the consolidation. The group reporting is one of the tool. Prior to group reporting, we have a BPC, BCS, and ECCS, and in the other uh, the the other world, right? Like Oracle have a different kind of tools are available. Okay, just hold on. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so as a group reporting, right? Group reporting is like a part of S4 HANA, right? And the consolidation you're talking about,
It is
right? So
Ganesh, one question. It is embedded, right? S4HANA, it is embedded, right? Group reporting is embedded with S4HANA, right? Now it is not
yeah,
standalone, right?
yeah, it is on S4 HANA itself, no? So we
Uh,
uh, previously there is a BPC, right? Classic,
yeah, that's what
and
standalone.
this
Right? BPC is a
uh,
standalone, right? It is not embedded, right? It is standalone, am I right?
then there is real-time consolidations in place. But now the group reporting is a part of like a S4, right? On the same database, and you don't like it shares some master data with the S4 finance. Just like a profit center, cost centers, you don't no need to create additional master data for the consolidation processes.
Okay.
Okay, so so today's agenda will be the basic flows, basic concept features, and the processes, main configuration, master data, and elements, and some training content. Okay, so uh, um, if I say the basic flow, right? So these
Ganesh,
are
sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Let me ask the basic questions. There are group consolidation approaches, right? Equity approach. We have many approaches, right?
right equity and purchase method.
Purchase methods. So, what the group reporting specifically, uh, like say, the standard way of doing it, whether it is a group equity or the purchase,
No,
or it is both.
it is all depend on your client, right? So
Okay.
the equity and the purchase method is all depend on your uh the equity, like you're holding your ownership, right? So if it is
Yes.
below 50%, right, then
Yes.
you should follow the equity, right? And if you have a more
You're right.
than 100%, sorry, it's more than 50%, right?
Yes.
Then you should follow the purchase method. It is all depend on your accounting a standard what
Standards.
you need to follow, right? Some
Okay.
cases uh, like even though you have a below 50%, they still follow the purchase method. It is all the client requirement, but the basic consolidation functionality is when you follow the equity method, whenever you have a less like a control and less than 50%, right? And the purchase method, like whenever you have more than 50% and you have a proper control, right? Then you should follow the purchase method. It is all the as per the accounting standard. It is not like doing as per you can say it's as per the group reporting. It is all the accounting uh, treatment. Okay.
Okay. So
And
system approach will be based on the client requirement, as you mentioned, above 50 or below 50. So both will be covered with the group reporting. So
yeah,
SAP does not differentiate between these approaches, but it is based on the client requirement. But both gets adopted as per the client requirement, if it
right,
is
right,
required.
right, right, right,
Okay.
right, right. Because who decided, right? Like
Yeah.
the client will decide it, right?
Yes.
Most
Yes.
most like the group accountant, or like the group accountant for the particular client will be decided to no, will be decided whether we should follow the purchase or equity. But what is the difference between purchase and equity, right? In purchase method, we have a total control over the child entity, right? So we
Yes.
we added all the P&L and the balance sheet as per the accounting standard, right? P&L item should be merged with the main consolidated financials. Balance sheet also merge, but right. But
Yes.
there is a crux where whenever you doing the combination of your financials, right, that time you have to follow some consolidation rules, which is inter-unit elimination. You eliminated all your intercompany transactions, right?
Yes.
You don't want
Foreign
to
currency transactions, intercompany transactions,
yeah,
forex.
intercompany transaction. Foreign currency, it's a part of currency conversion. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And you have to eliminated your investments in the child. You have to eliminated the equity, right?
Yes.
Then you have to calculate NCI calculation. You have to calculate goodwill calculation, right? So it is all depend as per the client requirement, right?
Okay. Okay.
So if you can see here, these are my the basic flows, right? So you can say it's a four pillar for any consolidation system, not only the SAP, right? Some the data collection for what? For the consolidation, right? So if you have a SAP companies, non-SAP companies, or like you want to upload the data directly into group reporting through flex file, integration with non-SAP solutions, right? So you can load any kind of data into the group reporting, right, with the various tools. Then you do the data preparation for consolidations, right? In that you you do the currency conversion. Currency conversion is nothing but you convert your local currency LC value to the group currency, right? In
Yes.
in some company, you don't want to do like in group reporting, you don't want to do a currency conversion because this value, converted value, is already available uh, in the S4 HANA, right? Because you already uh, run the currency conversions, right, over there, and you have
Document
this.
currency, we used to sell it as, right? Document currency. Whenever we make a transactions get posted, it will get converted with the document currency and also local currency, right?
Right, local and GC, right? So
Yes.
I think Balaji know very well, right? At the ledger level, you zero L ledger, you already assign some group currencies for this, right? So it's already
Yes.
converted.
Okay. So will
Then
based on the accounting principle, we used to have that leading and non-leading. Leading will be of my local things, local gap or local reporting. I used to have the leading, and IFRS or any other like specific country specific things. We used to
right,
have non-leading. So for the non-leading, we used to have the different currencies. Maybe for example, if I take it as Germany, then the Germany will have the euro, will have the no, with the non-leading it will have it. But local currency, if it is US, like that will be my main currency, and also it will be a group currency also, right?
right. So it is up to you. See, in the group reporting, you want to bring the LC or the GC, right? If it is
Okay.
LC is like available, you bring the LC as well as GC. It will help you to do the consolidation, right? Because
Uh,
most of the US based firm, they are not invested outside US, right? So all the company codes are in USD, right? So there is a
yes,
no
it will
need
be
to convert
used.
now. Then there is a no use for the currency conversion, so we
Yes,
don't want
my example is I can tell you I have like my base is Germany, like
right,
like then my they have the company with USD. As you mentioned, like my group currency still like with the legal entities within US have the USD, but
Right.
uh, local currency and also group they used to maintain with USD. But in Germany, they have the euro as the local currency. But when consolidation, but not with the group reporting, but they are doing it with some other system, like Hyperion, right? But they
Hyperion.
are Hyperion, so they are getting the data from their from the US companies, but they are converting it with euro and they are having the consolidation purposes.
Yeah, yeah, it is possible, right? Even though you do a consolidation on the multiple currency, group currency, there is a
Okay.
provision, right? It is not necessary that always you follow the legal entity or like your local currency. In the various cases, those companies are globally exist. They need to follow multiple group currency consolidation.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
these are the
that is possible, but in a group reporting also, see,
yeah, yeah,
even
yeah.
though
I- Everything is possible in group reporting. You want n number of versioning. That's why it is called versioning of data.
ah,
So you bring GC, convert to euro. You bring again like a USD, you convert to INR, but a different set of group you want to work, right? There is a local accounting, legal entity hierarchy is different, your your management hierarchy is different, right?
yes.
So everything is possible in this way.
Also, as you mentioned, like direct S4HANA access means S4HANA with the group reporting, it will be directly connected.
Yeah,
Non as you told, like for example, if I have it with third party systems, I can also have the integration with the third party software. So like I can integrate with S4 HANA with or for example, it is not with S4 HANA, maybe with Microsoft or something. I want to convert that Microsoft transactions into group reporting means I can have the integration with them and I can able to convert the data.
yeah, you can convert the data. You have a Excel file you can load through
Upload,
this
Excel upload.
Excel upload also possible, even though you can integrate it with GRDC. You can search the GRDC tool, which is BTP tool, where you can integrate it
GRD,
in
yeah.
GRDC.
1 minute, let me make note of it.
GRDC, Group Reporting Data Collection. Everything is possible.
GRDC.
The con-
Okay.
yes, just type GRDC in Google, you will get idea.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'll check it out.
Then data preparation. You have a currency translation, right? Uh,
Yeah.
Validation. Each level in all uh, the posting levels, right? In the group reporting, you have validation. Whenever you enter any data into group reporting input, at the next stage, you have to validate the data because you want a crystal clear and the qualitative data in the group reporting. You can do the manual adjustment in group reporting as similar to the S4 HANA debit credit
Ganesh,
document type.
validation means what is that? Validation means how it get validated. For example, when we post a transaction with S4 HANA, the debit and credit and the profit center, cost center, everything will get matched so that we will have that validation. So everything is fine. It will say the document gets posted. That kind of validation you are talking about, or what is that validation means?
We have a validation as well as substitution as well in group reporting. After like a many version, this
Okay.
validation and the substitution functionality is available in the group reporting, right?
For
Validated in the
example,
sense like a you need a balanced balance sheet, right? So your asset is equal to equity and liability, right?
yes.
Then
Okay.
then you want uh, you want some of the accounts like uh, your bank account having a credit balance, right? So system will validate. Otherwise, uh, your bank having a credit balance, it should move to the another liability account. So it is all should be possible. and
If it
and
is
you
overdraft or something, so based on the transactions, based on the account criteria, it will validate and it will update. If there is any discrepancy, it will pop up or it will show some messages to us.
right. It will give you error. Like it is all depend on like how you set up that validation rule, right? You set up
Yeah,
as a
yes, yes.
warning, you set up as an error, you set up as a, ignore kind of message, right? It's all
uh,
it's just like a left and right combination. You want
it's a
this.
simple validation whatever we make with S4HANA. For example, my user has like I used to restrict the users with certain tax codes. That user only have to use it. Other users should not use it. If they use it, there will be a error message so that they could not able to post any transactions. The same way, I can able to restrict the users with the group reporting that certain transactions like it should be validated and it should be updated. That kind of validation only, right?
Yeah. Means it is like how the message you treat, right? You want a uh, 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 information message, warning or error, right? If it is error, definitely it should not go uh,
That's
further,
fine, but
right?
I am asking a scenario. For example, in S4, this kind of validation we can do it. But in group reporting, what will be the scenarios where we can do the validations?
In the validation, system will only shows what the validation criteria is, left and right combination, uh, what kind of validation you draft like a created, whether it is error or not, and it is not like a restrict you, okay, because it's just a validation, right?
No, I'm asking, for example, what kind of validation we can do it? Like
I,
it's the
I
same
will
touch.
show you. I will show you that's
Okay, fine,
validation.
fine, fine.
Okay,
Please,
I
okay,
will show you one rule so you will get idea.
fine,
Okay.
please. Okay, okay, please.
Intercompany elimination, this uh, you have to eliminate it, the intercompany transaction, which is PNL intercompany or balance sheet PNL. Sorry, balance sheet as well. Okay, so those are the standard scenarios that you need to eliminate it. If anything additional, uh, that that client should inform you. Okay.
Based on trading partners,
Best trading partner is must. In group reporting, it is called partner unit.
partner unit. Okay.
Okay.
So the intercompany will be eliminated based on
Partner unit means
partner unit,
trading partner.
trading.
It is must. It is must. Without system will not recognize this is the intercompany transaction, and for this we place some validation that the intercompany will require intercompany transaction will require a partner unit. Okay.
A trading partner is company level, right?
Means like your company code should be your trading partner, right? Other than you have some default trading partner as well, right? Means like a 999 because while you bringing the data, right? So not always in recent scenarios, right? In S4 HANA, you already place some of the uh, restriction, right? That always your intercompany transaction required a trading partner, right? So if the data is clear from your side, from S4 side, so definitely all the data should be come as a qualitative. But in case you loaded some data through data flex file, you loaded some data with the JV in the group reporting, right? So that time you required those validations or the breakdown category. I think in S4 it is called BDC, right? Sorry, what do we call field
Um,
status variant, right?
Migration cockpit, no?
No, no, you restrict the GL account with the required fields, right?
Field states variant, field states group.
Perfect. Field
Yes, please.
status variant, right? So similarly, we
Yes.
have a breakdown category. You restrict the GL accounting posting based on that breakdown category. So we required some breakdown for this one. I will show you that restriction. You will get idea. I will try to combine with your S4 functionality with the group reporting. Okay.
Okay.
Then uh, then you have a main crux which consolidation, right? That the intercompany elimination, then the investment and consolidation, right? You're talking about the purchase method, equity method, right? So it is comes under this consolidation of investment. Okay. Then the versioning and simulation in the sense like how the data is different than you required, right? So separation of the data, or like you doing something different other than the standard one, you require different set of data, then you do the different versioning uh, for your data. Okay. Then the next is reporting like uh, group reporting have their own uh, uh,
So,
reporting app.
Ganesh, versioning and simulation means like before we update anything, there is a simulation kind of stuff. Huh? What is it?
Versioning in the sense like I have to do some versions, right? Just like your leading data, like leading ledger, right?
Okay,
So whenever I bring the data into my system gr, right? So I give some particular version, right? So
okay.
this is my integration point of view.
Like
Then
version one,
you
version two, version three kind of stuff.
yeah. So in some cases you want to use statistical data, so I need to give us some different version. You want some extension version data, so I'll give a, some extension version data
Okay.
kind. So
You mean
so
to
it is
say that we differentiate between the plan versus actuals in
right.
okay. So
So
that
this is
should
called,
get differentiated. Okay.
so you want, right, like that even in some cases like you want to work on same leading data, right? Say a
Yes.
leading ledger, but I want in a different version. So again
Okay.
you can differentiate with the different version, like that. Okay.
Okay. So it's a requirement. I
It
is
is
there any?
all requirement.
Okay.
Okay. Then once you're done with the invest consolidation investment, uh, uh, then you go with the reporting, right? The reporting, you have multiple tools you can use, right? SAP group reporting have their own uh, group reporting data analysis app. Okay. Then you have a SSE if you want to have connection. So uh, you can use that SSE for the reporting. Then you have a analysis MS Office, so you can use that as well, right? But you have to activate some of the feature of that particular um, app, right? And then you have HANA database reporting, like that also you can introduce. Otherwise, you can you use your uh, U table for the source for the reporting. Okay. Then
What is the version it will be? Ganesh? It's the
I
latest version or
we have a 21 server as well as 23 server.
okay. But
Uh,
23 is the latest. Huh?
yeah, 23 is the latest one.
But here the SAP group reporting analytics cloud means SAC itself we can able to do both the we can do the consolidation. Huh?
They it is in planning. I heard that one. The SSC
Okay.
also perform some consolidation one, but as of now, I didn't I have
Okay.
interested in that because the some product need a some maturity, right?
Yes.
Once
Yes.
it is mature, then you can jump into the another program, another app. But as you know that BPC is also the good tool, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The,
Yes. It is a
the
great.
only thing is that they have a multiple layer of data, right? No real
Yes.
time kind of data, but they have once the S4 HANA introduce, they have their own data, right? So they don't want to replicate the data in the different cubes or different multi providers, right? All the data sits in the A table, then same bring into the U table, right? So it is very straightforward. Even the master data perspective, it is very good. like uh, you have a very less work for the consultant, and integration is very uh, uh, smooth, as I can say.
Okay.
Okay. Then I just skip some of the slide. I will, if possible, will return back. Okay. So we have a previous versions, right? The BPC and all, right? uh, Now BPC will decommission. I don't know at exact year, because you know that SAP always give a deadlines, but they will not follow, right?
They will
I,
extend it.
they always because your client, the big clients are using, right? So you cannot,
Yes,
uh,
suddenly they cannot able to make it.
right? So I will not give any commitment when it is, but they last time I heard that it's 2025. Then again they extended 26, 27 somehow, right? And it is not a
Okay.
easy task to change any application, right?
Yes, it is very tough. Like S4HANA, they gave a deadline like 2030. Now it is moved to 2033, right? So it was 3 times. But only thing is, if you want to extend till 2033, it is a paid charge, paid service. Now
Right,
2030, it is a free service for R3. But if you extend to 2033, it is a paid service. So ultimately, SAP will gain the money.
right,
They'll get the money. The same thing they will do for BPC also, right?
right. And they have some migration tools as well, right? Available from BPC
Okay.
to GR, BCS to GR. They have experts, right? They,
Okay. To be frank, it is there. I don't know. To be frank, Ganesh, this is the first time I'm hearing it. So there is a tool to migrate from BPC to group reporting also.
but like if you go with the BPC to GR, right? So it's
Yeah.
like a greenfield implementation, right? Because their objects and the group reporting objects are very different, right?
Okay.
The BCS and the group reporting, right?
Okay.
You will find some group
See,
reporting flavor
I will
in
connect again,
BCS.
a small internet connectivity. I will reconnect once again.
Okay, so in BCS and the group reporting, right? Uh,
Yes.
they have a very similar flavor. Like you can see the BCS is similar to like a kind of like the group reporting is based on some BCS flavor. Data monitor, consolidation monitor, task, execution of task, structure and all. So it is like a like that only. Maybe who Balaji is
Yes. Yes. I'm there,
uh,
Ganesh.
I think
Maran has dropped down.
just need to wait for huh? Till the time we discuss some different things.
I think he told that he'll connect back. Naveen, you
Okay.
can check with him.
Yeah.
Ganesh, what about the prospects, Ganesh? Like outside, forget about my current things, but outside, how is the prospects for group reporting?
GR, you have like to be honest, like a GR is very niche skill as of now. Like when the S4 HANA comes, right? The GR demands are like a highly like a increased, right? Those people having a good knowledge for the core group reporting, definitely they will hire, right?
Okay.
I saw a number of companies are getting n number of calls from a different, even though from the the small to big firms, right? They want only group reporting people to uh,
But experienced people like you will get the call, but a fresher like me with the group
no
reporting,
no. Actually, uh, it is Balaji. It's very simple, right?
yeah.
You have a project, but you don't have a resource.
Okay, okay. Based on
That
the
is
need.
this is the situation. In that situation, you just fill up one of the resource, right? And you have to show the
Okay,
system like and just like you said, like the experienced people, right? So they work on a three projects, and they manage juniors uh, with assignment like they creating the design, right? And for the build, they use they use the juniors, right?
yes. Build and
For,
design the
for
yeah. Okay.
build, test, and all. So this is how the things are going on in the group reporting.
Okay.
It is simple model now, like a simple in the sense you have experts, those design like the expert who design, right?
Okay.
The based on the RFPs, right? Once you RFP finalize, you design the things, give it to the juniors. They those who knowledge of configuration, master data setups, having having a at least the knowledge for the testings and this one. So so the projects will not be like a hamper anything, right? Just need to uh, go and validate if it is all going correctly or not, right?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
And I check like it depend on the project uh, uh, the criticalness, right? If you have a one single group, you have a four uh, entities, right? And you have a
Yes.
simple implementation, I don't think so it will require like a it's a 1 year project, 8 month projects, right?
Yes. Okay. It will be
So
very simple, right?
it is very very simple. If it is any critical, right? If it is any application issue, then there is a the hamper the timeline.
Maran Jain.
Maran, we are still in the page number 9. We are waiting for you.
Yes, please continue.
No, we are still there in page number 9 itself.
We are
Okay,
waiting
okay.
for you, Maran. Yeah, because you just disconnected,
Yeah,
right?
sorry,
So we are,
sorry.
no
No
problem.
worry.
We are waiting for
No.
you. No problem.
Then what a consolidated data that is not in SAP S4HANA. I told you like previously, if your data is not available, right, in the S4HANA, so either you should directly load uh, that converted data through flex file to save your GRDC cost. Otherwise, you use a GRDC tool to load the data. But the flexible upload is very simple. You because uh, uh, in GR you are not loading any transactional data, right? You want a YTD or the periodic data. You just take the balances for the particular account and you load it, right? It is not as per the your GL account system. You post the each and every entries, right?
It is not based on line items, right? It is based on the cumulative
Balances.
balances.
BPC is worked on balances now. The GR is kind of transactional one, but it is only pick up your the balances from the A table, right? They don't want to the bring all the data, right? Like uh, uh, document document wise data. Okay.
Line item wise data will not be required, but it will be there in the A table. Huh? All the transactions will be there in the A table. But when we go for this reporting aspects, it will be a consolidated one, means balance only. Yeah.
Yeah. Mean like whenever you release the data from GL to GR, right? It picks
Yes.
only your balances, right?
AC docket will have all the line items. A table is nothing but AC docket you are talking about, or what is that? A table means
Yeah, A table is AC Dukai.
AC docket.
Yeah,
So AC docket will have all the line items. That is my
right.
S4HANA transaction data.
For consolidation, we don't want that line item, right?
Yeah, because it is not required. Because it's a reporting aspect only, right? So they don't want to check it need line
Perfect,
by line.
perfect, perfect.
Okay.
Then uh, okay. Then the major concept is the data model, right? So a data model, customizable object, and master data objects, right? If you go with the standard best business practice, right? Uh, as you know that, right? There is a best business practice content, right? Similarly, for the group reporting, we have 1SG, 40Y, 3 GLLX, you have a best business. But for group reporting, we have a main best business practice is 1SG, right? If you implement it, right, this 1SG content, so SAP give you all the best business practice contents available in your system. Either you implement 1SG content, right? It will easy to implement the group reporting with the based on the SAP delivered content. Otherwise, you go with the initialization. It means that the 5% you will get a standard. The 95% you have to implement from a scratch. Okay, so
No, I
there is
didn't
a
get this point, Ganesh. What is it?
I
One
I
HG.
I will explain you whenever you have, because if you want to fast track implementation, right?
Okay. Okay.
uh, uh, Whenever you get a time, you just type 1SG best business practice content, which is SAP delivered content, right?
Okay,
In
okay,
normally in FICO, what you did, uh, you identify the processes, you implemented each and every document type, number range, uh,
yes,
company codes, and all, right?
yes.
So in one SG is like the best business practice. Those like a SAP provide all the functionality of GR will be implemented through one SG standard content. Either
Is
you
the suit
want
that is?
not, you can say I really don't know the what is kind of suit, but in your
Why am I
FICU.
that? The S4 HANA, I will tell you the difference. S4 HANA, we have that public cloud and the private cloud. Public cloud, SAP will give everything. Your options are very
So
limited.
this is different now. Like in group reporting also we have a cloud and the on premises, right? In
Okay.
cloud, SAP deliver all the things, you have to support it, right?
Yes.
And the on premises, you configured all the things,
Yes.
right? Cloud,
Yes.
you don't have any kind of like a SPRO kind of things. They all delivered from their side, you have to just
Yes.
maintain and all, right?
Yes. The same
So
thing with 1SGI.
no, 1SG is a different, okay.
Oh, okay.
1SG is like a uh, the base business practice, right?
Okay.
When you like a you just these are the content, like if you want a fast implementation, you go with this best business practice, okay.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So when you scope is content all the application that the comprise group reporting plus all underlying transaction and the support these tools, like it give you one very example with the implemented a standard settings, right? Either you
Okay.
should uh, take as a reference as a copy and used it,
Okay.
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 And
Okay.
it
Got
is a free of cost. That is you will get even though in our training system we have implemented 1SG, okay.
okay. Everything is available. Just we are going to train it. Okay. Fine. Okay.
Perfect. That is the one. And so this is a data model customizable object on this one. Okay. So our tables is AC DOCA table, ACDOP table is for planning, A for your universal journal, uh, U table is for our consolidation. All the transaction will be uh, for the group reporting is updated in U table, right? So some standard tables are start with FinCS star for group reporting. The similar like a group reporting a data model, right? Model in the sense U table. Uh, uh, like if you go with the 2023 group reporting, definitely there is an integration which is called uh, GRPL preparation ledger. It means that your the U table fields, right? Some mandatory fields are available in A table. Means just like a financial statement item, cons unit, uh, break sub item type, all are available in A table. Once you activated the GRPL, it is simply in simple language, layman language, it's called early access of data. Means whenever you post any JVs or like a data punching, right, in S4 account, it should update a, a GR fields in A table itself, not in U table. Okay.
That is AC docket table you are talking about. That is normally
Yeah,
getting updated.
yeah, in A table itself it is updated. Means like you integrated a TA00 company code, right?
Okay.
And you have a same consonant in TA00 in group reporting. So whenever you post any entries in TA00, right,
Okay.
it should update a, a relevant field, like a relevant field in the sense cons unit and all these things in in AC Docker A table itself. So it is called preparation ledger.
In group reporting.
It is in group reporting, but table gets updated in it in AC Doka A.
AC docket.
Ha, it
AC. Okay, AC Docker. See, normally whenever I post in S4, automatically it will get updated with AC Docker, right? All the transactions will get updated with AC Docker.
Right. Some additional fields are available once you activated GRPL.
Ah,
Uh,
okay. Group
in
reporting.
in
Okay.
so this early access, it means that early access in the sense system system will update some of the important fields like the consolidation version and the other
Ah,
consolidation unit, and all these fields are in a table itself because of your integrated with group reporting. That's why.
oh, the activation of group reporting will give me additional fields in AC Docker, which is relevant for
Perfect.
the group reporting. So that once I post the transaction, system will automatically update with that particular fields, which is relevant for the group reporting. So that
Perfect.
whenever I pull the data, it is very easy, right? That's what.
Perfect, perfect.
Okay.
It's early access of your data, right? You can easily validate it. You
Okay.
posted in S4, you can see the like a easily available in A table, right? You
Yes.
don't want to jump into group reporting. Like you don't want to wait that group reporting account and release the data. You know your integration is correct and it is available in A table.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can verify data table itself.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Then some of the important object or or coding block for the group reporting. The consolidation ledger is uh, used previously 1909. After that, it's decommission. Now all the like previously we map your ledger with our consolidation ledger. Now it's removed. Now all the integration will be happen through consolidation version. Okay. Then we have a breakdown category, sub item category, document type, task and group report, tasks and task group. Okay. Similarly, the document type, in SAP FICO, right? Every
Yes.
differentiation of transaction, you create the document type, right?
Yes.
Uh, in every task, we have assigned the document type, so we come to know that through this task, with this document type is generated, right?
Okay, you mean to say that for example, if I do a billing document, the billing document type is RE. Based on that RE, I'm just
Yeah, yeah.
differentiating the
It is
transactions.
yeah, it is very simple, right? In the vendor ledger, right? Well, you can
Yes.
say SA means GL posting, RE means Miro.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
your CP is like your bank posting or this one, right? So you can easily
Yes.
understand which posting is performed, like the document type belong to which transaction, right?
Yes. Yes.
Similarly, we have a document type as well. Okay. As I told you previously, we have a consolidation version, right? In version, mostly we cover the actual one. We are not going to do any planning, budget, and forecasting here. Okay.
Okay.
Um, I'll show you what exactly included in the version. Okay. So if you can see here, uh, uh, I will show you a, a 21 uh, actual system screen because in different system like a 1909 you can see the different screen. 22 you can see a different screen, right? 23 having a different thing, but use is same. Okay.
But when we try to practice it, it will not have any difference.
It is not like the big difference, like previously uh, uh, the vendor is created with the different T code, right? Now it is like a single
Yeah,
T
business
code for,
partner. Yeah, business
yes, like
partner.
that.
Yes.
So functionality is same. The way uh, of saying the transaction is different. And we have a same SPRO, dedicated SPRO screen for us group reporting. Okay. So if you can see here, this is a defined version. Okay. So this is my 21 screen. I'll go with some seed of see. So this is a different screen, right? For consolidation version, and this is for the different, right?
Okay.
Something get changed, right? See, the version is standard, so you have to go and check the standard uh, what type of version you have. Then you want a group currency to bring here, right? So
Okay.
we have to sourcing the data, right? So you
Okay.
bring the preparation ledger, zero leading ledger, right? And
Okay.
out of zero L ledger, I'm bringing group currency as a local currency. So I I give you example previously, right? My all companies are in US, right? All follow
Yes.
the USD. So I don't want to bring the GC value because its default LC is a group currency, right?
Local currency is a group currency. So my source currency is also a local currency. If it is
Perfect,
different, then okay.
perfect. We have a 23 server as well. 1 minute, I'll just check. Maybe my password is not working, no worry. So this is the one. So it's not like a big deal with the version, right? When we have
Okay.
some special version which we can use for the different purposes, right? So version, I told you the versioning, right? So uh, if you work with the different the standard versions, right? Or like a
Okay.
different consolidation version, right? So we don't want to create n number of settings repeatedly to manage those existing setting through say a special version, right? Just like a structure, if we want the similar structure for all the version, so we will follow the similar structure version, like a group structure and all. Then we have a exchange rate uh, for all the versions are same, then we don't want to create the additional versions for this. Like that, n number of settings are like managed through special version. Okay. Why I shown you this version, because here you just have some clarity on that, right? So every uh, a new uh, with the new version 23 21, SAP doing some extra things with this screen. Okay. Then
Gimmicks, right?
mm,
SAP can do some gimmicks, right?
right.
To get
Always,
the alerts.
always like and you have to follow the SAP
Yes.
with the latest version, because uh, whenever they implement 1809, right, after 1909 you can see a remarkable change in the product, right?
Okay. Okay.
And after 1909 till 23, you cannot imagine like how many
Oh, okay.
changes is like happening with this product. But the functionality, you know the functionality, then there is no issue. Okay. Okay.
But
Then
is there any difficulty like somebody has done it with 1809? If they want to move with 2023 means 1801 means then we should know both 1801 and 2023. Then only we
i
can able to implement.
i
Or
I don't think so, because even though the similar question you asked me for the BPC, right?
yeah.
They upgraded with the BPC some 10 to 10.1, then 11, right? They have a dedicated tool to upgrade, right?
Ah, okay.
And
I don't
they
know
have
that, to be frank, Ganesh. To be frank, BPC I know it.
be like
It's a
huh,
consolidation tool, but
but
I don't have any
I
in-depth
did
knowledge.
I did that one, so I know very well. They have
Okay.
their a standard OSS node to be follow, like
Ah,
each and
okay.
every time. Okay. And this project should also come, right? In near future.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes,
those
maybe.
are
Yeah.
those are in 1909, and they want to migrate it or like
2023.
they upgrade project, we can say, right? In
Yes.
2023. So definitely you will get that project as well.
Yeah, yeah, S4HANA it is happening. Some of the clients they are with like 1909 and now they are moving it to 2023 like S4HANA version
Perfect.
also.
So upgrade projects are coming in place,
Okay.
right? So then you have a breakdown category. I told you previously that your field status variant, right? So
Okay. Yes.
for each and every uh, GL account, you assign the field status variant because of their data quality requirement, right? Similarly, the breakdown category is in place for each and every FS item to need for the particular data for this particular FS item, right? That same like I give I told you regarding partner unit, right? So partner unit is must for which data?
For intercompany transactions.
Yes. So for partner unit, you should apply either which breakdown type, right? Either you want no breakdown, no breakdown. It means that the system will not restrict you. Optional breakdown is like a again like uh, a system will ask you which field and this one. Then required breakdown, a blank default value system will update. If required breakdown, entry force default allowed means entry also system will accept and default also accept. Some cases entry force default not allowed means it is compulsory you should feed the data with the partner unit. Okay. So this is the breakdown category to maintain the quality of data to enter into the group reporting. Sub item
It will
category is
ask for it whenever we are moving to group reporting system. Will ask check all these parameters. Then this is data will get updated.
right, right. Otherwise it will give a error, right? So
But when we see with the live system, only I think we can able to understand this concept. Right? I know that it is like field status variant. I can able to
hmm,
map with the field status variant with the breakdown category. But real time how it works when you show it to us, it will be a better explanation. Right?
right, right, right. Then the similar document type, right? The concept in S4, you but the only thing is which posting level you are want to use this document type. There is a category of data 1, 2, 3, right? One is data is mainly used for data collection and the posting, right? Two, the document types used from a two, right? It's majorly used for intercompany elimination, and document type three or posting level start with the three. It's majorly used for the consolidation of investment. So this is the bifurcation of data and the bifurcation of uh, you can say uh,
Transactions.
right. If you can see here, the posting level it's depend on uh, this is the real time data in the sense those data coming from S4, right?
Yes.
uh, which is have a real time update data. Okay, I'll just give an example. The posting level, right? So we have a different posting level. uh, zero zero is reporting data, uh, which is used for this one, um, uh, any correction or this one. Then I'll just give you one example for consolidate group change kind of. This is again it's for data monitor this thing, and this is for consolidation of investment. So it is majorly a, a document type 3, C, right? And posting level is 30. So you can easily identify the data 10, 20, 30. 30 is like a consolidation, 20 is for intercompany, and 10 is for the uh, you can say it's a standalone data. So this document type are segregated between this posting level. Okay, I'll show you whenever we get a chance for system. Okay, see, so this is my data monitor. It is all a standalone system. You can see the cons unit here, but if you go to the consolidation monitor you cannot see the standalone entities, right? It is on a group level. So I told you that the posting level, right? So so this entire processes system will generate a data at posting level. You can say 10 or something. All this start with the 10 1, but you moved into consolidation monitor till this IC, it is generated 20 level posting, and apart consolidation it generate the 30 level posting. So you can easily identify the data where exactly your data is generated. Okay, and each task having a document type, different document type, even in data monitor as well as consolidation. Each task have a single dedicated document type. Okay,
This
then
thing, it is like Greek and Latin for me, to be frank. I think maybe when you post the transactions or when you explain it, I can able to
it,
understand.
it
Like,
it is very simple, right?
okay,
If I post Miro,
okay,
it generate RE, right?
yes,
If
yes,
if I if I post any cash general, it generates CP, right?
CP,
If
yes, yes,
if I post any incoming payment, it generated different document. If I post
yes,
outgoing payment, it's a different document type, right? So
yes.
this you can say task, you can call as like a Miro, Migo,
Okay,
cash posting, and this one, right? So
okay,
for doing the consolidation, you have a task, right?
okay.
And those tasks are aligned with the data monitor, and they have a proper sequence. Without skipping the sequence, you cannot do the consolidation, right? And that's
Okay.
why
I
this
can
is
say
these
that
are
these are all the steps which is needed to do the consolidation. Huh?
perfect. Because I told you, that four fill overview about the data preparation, right?
Yes,
Data collection, right? Till this one two is a data collection, right? These are validation. These are uh, calculate net income. Mean like a data processing, right? These are collection. These are processing, uh, and these are elimination and consolidation. Like that. This is we can convert it. Okay.
okay. First is the
Then
data collection
yes,
based on the task, based on the document type, like what are the steps we have it. Once
yeah.
that collection and the steps are completed, then we
Preparation,
are we
data
have the
collection, data preparation, uh, uh, and then consolidation and reporting, right? These
report.
are the
Okay,
four pillar.
4 pillars.
Okay, then we have a task for this, right? Again, the task under the task group, and this task group is assigned to data monitor, right? In some cases we are not required all the task, right? In some of the country we don't want the manual posting in the group reporting, so whatever the posting it's happening in S4, right? We don't want any kind of manual posting in the group reporting as per the audit pointers and all this, right? so
Like
so we
audit
don't
register.
want so we don't want this data collection, no, don't want the manual adjustment. So you do the adjustment in S4 and bring the data through release universal general and do your consolidation. So it is all the company policy, right? So if you don't want those tasks in your group, so in the data monitor, you change your task group. You remove it from here, give the position and gone. Okay.
It is eliminated.
Eliminated in this, you remove that. It means that
Remove that.
it is not available for user to run this task. It is very simple. If it is
That
not
that
visible, it is not visible in data monitor. It means that it is not a part of process.
okay. It
Got
is
it?
not coming into group reporting itself. It is not at all coming into group.
Means this is the process, right? You perform the
Report.
consolidation. This is my process.
Yes.
But if it is not there in the consolidation data monitor, it's not a part of task group. It means that it is not a this is not a process, right?
Okay.
And you don't want that task to perform in consolidation monitor. This is as simple as it is. Okay. Then the group reporting master data, right? Yeah, but just like a example, right? In uh, uh, in service industry, right? You don't want a Miro, right? You don't have any material kind
Yes.
of
No, it's not required.
activity.
Yeah. Because, yeah. It's service industry. It is not required.
Not required. So why you keeping the task in the data monitor? It is not required. You remove it. So it means that it is not visible. Then there is no use, right? Unnecessarily, you cannot keep that in the front end, right?
So based on the requirement, we can have the task group and the tasks assigned.
Right, perfect. Just just the configuration, right? Then you have some master data and some integration pointers
Yes.
with your GL to GR. FS item is nothing but GL, general ledger. Consolidation unit is nothing but its company code, right? So these are the integrations, right? And then your ledger map with the version, right? These three major integration with your S4, okay?
Financial statement is nothing but our GL accounts, sir.
GL account, right? So
And
you have to,
can you please go up?
Yeah, hi Ganesh. You say that consolidation chart of account is created, or
yes,
only
yes.
one operational chart of account will be enough for that?
Just hold. I'll come to your point, right? In next slide, I'll show you how the integration is work. Okay. So we have created our own financial statement item means GL, right? Because what happened, we are dependent on the GL, right? That you all posted the data in GL side and we release the data to bring the data into GR, right? So similarly, some of are like a GR dependent financial statement item means uh, GLs, right? So we don't want to create in the GL side, right? So we don't want to map with our chart of account. So this also happening. Okay. Then I will show you the next one. So how the master data is uh, prepared. This is very interview friendly question, which is what is the selection attribute, what is the target attributes, because it is an attribute for the FS item. Similarly, in the GL account also we have a n number of attributes, right? Just like what is the use of field status, tax category,
Yes.
input tag. These are all the things you know that, right? In the while you creating any GL at the company code level or the company level, right? A chart of account level, sorry.
Chart of accounts.
So we have a different fields, right? So this is very interview friendly question in GL in SAP FICO as well, right? So similarly, you have a good friendly question for what is the selection attributes, what is the target attributes, why you are using FS item role, data collection, currency translation, elimination, cash flow, scope and others, elimination, non-controlling interest and planning. So what is the use of that? So this is the attributes for the FS item, right? Then the question from Maria, right? So if you can see here that there is integration, right? Your GL chart of account is mapped with your consolidation chart of account, right? In respect of like your operating chart of account is map your consolidation chart of account or your which account, right? So because whatever the GLs are available in your GL chart of account, similarly I have to map with our consolidation chart of account, right? Because if you can see here, there is a map GL and map GL, right? It is up to you, like you want 7 account GL to one account group chart of like FS item, or like you want to map 2 to 3 FS item, right? Or you have to keep the uh, uh, one-to-one relation or n-to-one relation, right? Most of the client go with the one-to-one relation. Whatever you have in the GL side, same FS item will create and do the mapping, as simple as it is. You
Ganesh, one question: the consolidation chart of accounts will be created in
GR,
GR.
and you
The
have to
same
do a mapping.
same GL accounts, whatever it is available in group chart, operating chart of accounts, same GL account. The numbering, everything should be same, and it should be created in group chart of accounts, sir.
It is up to you now.
Okay.
I will show you next screen. Okay. See, your GL account is 110,000, right? But my FS item is 111100. Is it?
Okay.
Or I can follow the policy. I need 110,000 account. Similarly, FS item I need, right? because FS item I created in group reporting and do the mapping. You got my point?
No, can you please repeat it?
FS item master data I create in group reporting, right? And then I doing the mapped. Got it?
Yes, yes.
Because it is not automatically mapped with any FS item. GL is mapped automatically with FS item, right? You have to uh, upload the mapping file, right? You got my point. See, this screen is mapped one. Unmapped one, like
Okay.
a, if you can see here, this is mapped. 718 GLs are mapped with FS item. Unmapped GLs are 122. This is a screenshot, but in this section you will find the blank screen for this particular 122 accounts. Okay, so this is the policy where either you want one-to-one relation, right, or like a end-to-one. See, I'll give you one example, right? You have a office, right? You have a conveyance, you have a uh, uh, any other n number of office expenses, right? So you don't want to create n number of GL account in group reporting. So you create a simple GL, FS item which is office expenses, right? And you map those all GL account into one, right? So whatever the balance you have
Oh,
in
you
the
mean to say
n
that
number of GL
my
account,
okay, conveyance,
you know the
for
you,
example, my
you know the
travel
GL
expenses, my
concept in
conveyance,
group.
my many, yes, maybe 10 items in operating chart of accounts can be converted as single item in group chart of
Group
accounts as per the client
perfect.
requirement, if it is required.
Perfect. It is required. Otherwise, one to one, there is no harm, right?
Okay. Yes.
It is very simple. It is all depend on your mapping. Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Fine.
Okay. Then this is the integration. It's very important integration. Okay. Then you have integration with consolidation unit, right? You have to create your consolidation unit group reporting, and then while you creating the consolidation unit, system will ask you, right? You want a data transfer method read from universal document, but you can set this read from universal journal document when you already have a company created in S4 side, right? Otherwise, system will not give you this sections visible. It's gray out, right? System will check.
Company means it's a like company means company code, or it is a
It's a
what we call
company, not
trading
company,
partner. Trading
company.
partner, you mean? Company.
Company, right? You know this TF005 table something, na?
Yes, yeah,
It's not.
that's the company, right? That's why we used to call it as like mapping the
Yes, yes,
uh, okay, company to company. Okay, fine. Okay.
right. So
That
it,
we
it
used to
is
call it as. Sometimes we used to make it with trading partner, right? That is the one we used to map it to the trading
uh,
partners, right?
right. This table is TF005 something. It's updated, right?
Yes.
If it is not there, then definitely it will not visible here. Okay, and you mark this as a uh, flexible upload. Means it is a non-SAP company. You can treat as non-SAP company. Okay,
Uh,
so this is the integration for cons unit. Consolidation group is nothing but uh, it's a important master data to run any consolidation or any consolidation uh, activity or the task, because without group you cannot assign any cons unit to this data monitor. So you need any group, right? And that group you assign this cons unit. Okay. And I think one question from you, that purchase method and equity method, right?
yes. Yes.
Okay. So if you can see here, it is you have to decide whenever you uh, create your group structure, you have to decide whether you should follow the purchase method or equity method. Okay. I'll
Okay.
show you
Uh,
in the system, so you'll get idea. Okay. Um, consolidation master data, manage group view. You have to decide, while you structure the group. Okay, what is my group name? CG22W, right? C CG22 world group, CG22W. Okay, go. See, here I follow equity method, purchase method, and parent. So my TA22 is my parent. US22 is purchase method, purchase method, and equity method. Okay, there is a different techniques to consolidated equity method company and the purchase method company. Purchase method, we we add back all your financials, right? P&L and balance sheet into group balance sheet. For equity, you are not adding up your balance sheet and P&L in your consolidation. You only the part of your the you can say uh, your profit portion, and you adjust with your investment. Okay, so that
Yes.
is the one. And you should go through this accounting techniques. Okay,
I need to read that purchase
concept.
method and conceptually I need to know it before doing the
Right,
group report.
right,
Oh,
perfect.
I got it. I will check with it.
And again, your question is validation rules, right?
Yes.
Okay, it is very simple. See, rule rule ID is there, tolerance, right?
Okay.
Then you have control level, warning, exceptional, and error, right?
Yes.
This is left formula, right formula. Okay.
Okay.
What exactly you mention in the left formula? Like 1 is equal to 1, then you validation is passed. If you say my one like a my balance like my liability always credit balance, right? If it is going to positive, definitely this validation come into the picture, and it shows you that like this is the validation error, right?
Okay. Okay.
So this is simple validation. I haven't checked in S4 like how this validation setup, right?
Okay.
But this is very simple. Okay.
In S4 it is like sometimes we need to do the exit or as you mentioned like with the tables also we can able to do it. It's the same like this only. Ganesh.
Okay. So, okay. So if you can see here, in the validation method, we assign those rules. So whatever the rules we created, and
Okay.
all these rules we assign to consolidation master, consolidation monitor and data monitor. And these are
There
the,
we, there we used to assign with company code. Here we are using it with the monitor itself directly.
means like uh, you have to assign this method to the task, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then these rules are automatically applied, like that. If you can see here. I already run some of the logs. See,
Okay.
these are the logs. See, it shows like that. Liability, your asset is equal to liability and equity. So this validate completed success, right? Both the
Okay.
values are
Okay.
same.
All the values are same. If there is any discrepancy, we will get the error
Yeah,
messages or warning messages.
you can go and directly check those validations, right?
Okay.
Like that. So these are the formula created. Asset account, the numbers from that particular left formula section. Uh,
Okay.
you will find from here. Financial statement item, we start with 1. So all GL accounts start with 1, the balance of asset, it's creating the balance for asset. And similarly for the liability, it start with 2, equity start with 3. So they take the balance from this one. So it is very simple, like validation is not a big deal. Okay,
Okay. Ganesh.
then you go with the method. Then these are the process flow. I already explained you data monitor and consolidation monitor, intercompany reconciliation, and the reporting, right? So this is the flow. Data monitor tasks. If you can see here, these are the some standard data monitor tasks. You want to use that standard, so you can use that standard one, right, for your configuration. Okay. Then similar way. Uh,
Yes, Dinesh.
hmm. So 1 minute.
I think Warren joined there.
Hmm. No, worry, no. Worry. So this is the data monitor. Okay.
Okay.
Then the balance carry. This is the task, right? Every task having execution, right? You just go at the group level. You can run. So once you run as a one time, it will follow for your all consonants, right? So as example, if I say I update test is like just a test. You cannot say it's updated in the table level. Update means it's a real time. You can update the data in the backend table, U table, right?
Okay.
So this is how the data is updated. Then you have a data consolidation monitor, right? Similarly, this task you can uh, test and update, execute in background, and so on. Okay. Release similarly release universal general, right? If you want to bring the data from S4, you perform this release universal general. If you can see my data monitor, right, it is not integrated. That's why it is not showing or irrelevant for this particular monitor. If I go with the different global or version, right, I can see it's available for them or something, right? Just hold on. I'll go and check some this one. Okay. So it will show some different this one, but here also all this are a different one. Okay, no worry. If in any case, like if it is available any company code, right, we'll use that one. No worry. Okay.
Ganesh, for one small help. Uh,
Hmm.
if Maran also accepts, shall we continue with the next class? Because
Class or demo?
oh, it's a demo. Okay. Oh, you want to complete everything by today itself. Ah?
Like we almost done. We are not pending anything else. Okay. The so release universal general done, data collection, and we already covered this validation, right? Validation
Ganesh,
universal.
one question here. Can we generate consolidation report at any moment, right? Means we already implemented our organization. So then
Mm-hmm.
later we can generate the consolidation report, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah.
Right?
You and
Not,
anytime you can generate consolidation report uh, because it's a generated, right, generated through it means that once you run the consolidation investment, right, all your data should be posted to your group level, right? And
okay.
once you perform this all the task, right, elimination, all this one, right, your data will be available in the backend. It means that you can generate any time, and you have this report, right? Group data, I will show you. Group data analysis. I'll show you. Group data analysis. This is our dedicated reporting Fiori app where you can generate your report. Okay.
Okay.
So it is not
It is not
necessary.
like only at the month end we need to run it. It can be run at any number of times, right?
Huh. But mostly consolidation is start with day -7 and till day +5, right?
Yes, yes.
It's not a regular activity. No? You can easily check like every time you cannot go and check SE16 table, right?
Totally a standard one, or we need any development required configuration other than configuration, any customization required? The G programs are required.
Z program as such, no. Okay. If it is
It will.
any
It will. But
it is all our
it,
like as per my understanding, group reporting is totally you cannot say it's a totally standard. If required anything, then you definitely you go with the customization, right? But as of now, I don't think so. It is
no, no.
required.
Fine. Customized is fine. Development is not required. ABAPR is not required for developing these group reports. That's I'm asking.
It is required, na? Like if you want a customized object, some variables and this customized value, right? If you go with some standard, right, whatever the data is generated by consolidation tool, right, and you don't
Okay.
want customization, uh, what we can say calculated key figures, right?
Uh,
Then if you want calculated key figures, then definitely you want, right? And if you
okay.
don't, whatever the data generated by system, just like the QTD data, right? QTD data is not generated by standard. You have to do what we can say, right? It's a RISE object.
Any example, as Maran asked for, like for example, any example to create the Z reporting. So for example, we generate the standard reports, but irrespective of that, if the client doesn't wants to have that standard format or layout or calculations, whatever SAP gives, we need to go for the Z reports, Z customizing, sir.
Right. Be like but some cases you want this column, you want to see this report in that column, right? And you
Mm.
want A and B calculation. So it is, this is very free. Like this report is very free. And if you can see here, right? This document type you want in column, you can easily. It's like the pivot table, right? The group currency you want to see the consolidated data, right? So see that this my document type. I don't want this one. Again, I'll go to the posting level, right? So whatever the dimensions you are available here, right? You can easily make it any report, right? But calculative key figures, I am very specific about because uh, even though we are like doing any RFP, right? So we are very clear about any customization, right? If any required any customization in the reporting space, it's a charger, right? So if you can see here, you can easily bifurcate the data in the report. 00, it means that it is from the you posting some data, reported data, flexible upload. 0 in adjustment. 10 is standard manual posting. uh, 20 is eliminating uh, uh, uh,
That is
intercompany
investment.
transaction. 20 is elimination target.
20 is elimination, 30 is for investments, right?
Yes, perfect. If I say you want to filter it, right? This one I'll just filter it. See, so if I want a partner unit here, First of all, I bring the uh, consolidation unit. So you will find the intercompany transaction between this one. I'll, I'll bring the partner unit, right? See partner. See. So this data between CA to CA22, this one's 1470. It's account. So this is the data, and there is a two-sided elimination entries posted here. So you want again drill down this one, so you can drill down it. Okay, so this is your FS item data. Okay, so this is the group data analysis report. Calculated net income. It is calculated your net income, and it's transferred to a return earning account. Then the reported data validations that I'll
No,
explain
but
you.
that is already written earnings account is already updated with the values in S4 itself, right?
No, we are because uh, we are not using the S4 S4 GL return earning balances, right? We
Okay,
calculated our own here.
okay. After
Because
based on like eliminations and other stuff, we are calculating it.
right,
So the
right,
final
right,
balances will.
right. Even though you loaded some manual posting as well here, right?
Okay.
So if I take it from the S4, definitely it
Manual
will.
postings upload means which will not be there in S4, but we can straight away do it with group reporting. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. It's a
Okay.
top side adjustment, you can say, right?
Okay. Absolutely.
Then manual postings are there, right?
Okay.
Currency translation, it generate LC to GC, right? Standard data validation, and you can see the simple your result, right, for task. And this is the training content, like the master data structure, what we cover in the master data preparation, and then consolidation and eliminations, right? So it's all it's it's a part of our processes, right? We
It's a training
done
content. Huh? You are going to train with all these areas. Huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is the one. Do you have any additional question apart from like uh, related to group reporting?
I think I'm okay with the basics because, as you told, like I need to conceptually check with the purchase of the equity method and other stuff. Anyway, it's fine. We can start the classes.
Okay. Anything from
Tomorrow,
Nothing, Ganesh. I'm done from my side. I'm okay. Um, so it will be in a regular class or weekly classes.
uh, most probably we have a like we will meet at least twice twice in a week, or like a twice in a week, depend on the availability, right? Like mostly, yeah. It's like a
I'll update
depend
you
on.
the schedule by tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll update you the schedule.
Uh,
We'll follow through. Okay.
how many sessions are there? How many classes are there?
We plan to complete in like um, in 2 months, right? At least we have like a we required 40 to 60 hours of training, right? For all the
Okay.
concepts, but you have a limited knowledge about the consolidation, right? So maybe our 2 3 6 session will include for the basic concept of the consolidation, right? So you can consider like we will try to complete this course within a two months.
Okay. Okay. 2
Okay.
months weekdays,
Yeah.
eight weekdays. Fine,
No,
fine.
Ganesh, see, 2 months is fine, but make sure that we are getting everything out of the group reporting, because see, completion maybe within 1 or 1 month or 2 months, that is not the case. But we need to get the conceptually strong, Ganesh, because if we go for the like new jobs or anything else, we should be in a position to answer the questions from the interview side. Also, if the client side also, if, for example, if I go for the new implementation, I should be in a position to handle the project independently. Make
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
that we are getting that knowledge for both me
Y-
and Moran. Moran also will accept my opinions.
Yes, yes. I'm
I think.
accepting that one.
Yeah.
Definitely. You will get a confidence like whenever we start this one, whenever you start building the console like a data monitor and consolidation monitor. Definitely, you both have that like as per my understanding, you both have that much of knowledge and the SAP flavor. So definitely, uh, you will complete it on time with having a minimum doubts, as per my understanding.
Okay. Last question is, this consolidation report only actuals or plan also will be there?
We are cover only actuals. We are not going for any planning and the other, because as of now I see like the whatever experience I have in the group reporting, they mostly follow the actual ones. They are not going for any planning or the other budgeted data. Okay.
Okay. Fine, fine. Means is there any variances or comparison for previous year to current year? That will be there, right? The compare with the previous year.
Yeah, but this is the balance carry forward, right? We are not dealing with like a as of now, as for my the entire experience, we are not dealing with any planning data, only actuals.
Okay,
You are talking.
fine. Suppose I run the consolidation report for current year. It will compare with the last year the
Yeah,
same April month.
yeah, it is very simple. It's through a balance carry forward, right? You can
Ah,
do your comparison, because whatever your closing balance will be carry forward as a opening balance for the next year uh, zero period. So you can
okay. Then
easily compare.
No,
balance is the year balances. Okay.
Ha,
Carry balance year in year, we are running the report on current month. Periodically possible. I'm asking.
yeah, Bob. It's if you can see in the data monitor, right? We have a
Uh,
balance carry forward activity, right?
okay.
And
There periodically monthly balance also will be seen there.
no,
Last
no,
year
no.
April.
It is year end activity only.
Okay, that's why I'm asking. Suppose last year administration expenses is this much. I'm generate a report on April month ending. My balance is for of April month is this much. Last year is compared to 12 months is 1200 for example. Here 100 current month. Or
And
it will be generated year to date or period to date. I mean,
it's a period. It's a
means,
period.
uh,
It's a periodic, and you can generate your
period.
report. It's a periodic, but you can generate your report through YTD as well as periodic. See, this is a feature is available.
Okay, okay.
but
Yes, YTD
but
means suppose I'm using Jan to December, it will be generated from Jan to April month ending, the 4 months, right?
Means like the based on your selection period selection, it will
Uh,
show. So suppose you're talking about 12 period, right? So we are following Jan to December. So definitely, if you select the periodic, right, so it will show only periodic data, right? If you select YTD, definitely it will change, right? I'll show you,
okay,
but
thanks.
I don't think so. I have that. I don't think so. I have that periodic and YTD data for this particular report. I will show you that. No worry. Okay. In
Ganesh,
the
as Maran asked for, like, see, a week in the financial statements in S4, we used to have the comparison between the two periods. For example, 2024, 2025, April, we used to have that comparison, and there will be a variances in the last column. So that what is the differences we can able to find out. That kind
you
of reporting is there with the group reporting.
yeah
Yeah.
you can compare, but the variance. because variance is your calculated key figure, right? Or you
Okay.
can do the total, right? That's why I told you now. You can, right? But but whatever available dimensions available here, right? Otherwise you have to go with the different tool. Otherwise you have to go to the customization. I'm very stick with my customization and the standard concept, right?
Okay.
I
Okay.
do I like a if you can see here, this is my period mode, right? The periodic and YTD. So I have that dimension available, right? See, period mode and so you can see your periodic value as well as YTD. You want to compare, right? See, this is my periodic and YTD because I haven't the data in my previous period, and that's why it is my PP. The periodic and YTD is same. Even though if you want a, a QTD report, right?
Okay.
Right? QTD report. So if you can see here, there is a no provision for QTD in the standard, right? It means that you have to do a customization, right?
Z report, like whatever we
Yeah,
do with the. Okay.
right. You have to go with the Z report, right? You save this report as a bookmark. N number of report you can create as a bookmark, right? With the filters uh, and you share this report with your uh, team as well. Okay. uh, the comparison, right? So if you want uh, to be the other period, right? So you can do the comparison, but calculation is not possible because you can see check the total, right? You uh, you bring any dimension which is available here, right? But the calculation is not possible, right? You have to go with the this one uh, uh, as a RICEF object. Okay. Anything else for this reporting,
Nothing from my side.
Maria? Okay. So if nothing, you could.
Nothing, Ganesh, from my side. Okay.
Okay. Thanks Balaji. Thanks Maria. Uh, if you have anything doubt apart, then you can just connect with Naveen. Naveen will message me or inform me if anything doubt with you. Okay.
Naveen, can you please put up a group, WhatsApp group, Naveen, so that we will be connected there?
Yeah, sure, sure. Will do. Yeah.
Yeah, if we have a group so that we can have the update also, classes, everything can be updated over there.
Yeah,
So that
definitely,
will be
definitely.
easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day. Good night.
Bye.